95, and
Well, I have the phone project too, so.
repair and maintenance for the building, we have $4,442 in the budget.
There's that reserve fund.
We got the
Yeah.
reserve fund.
Oh, yeah. But I think we're just kicking the can down the road here. Let's get started, let's get it done. Because hopefully Mark can get to it right away and,
And that's the problem that you run into with a lot of these guys that are that
It's
busy and
summertime.
everybody wants them. They're
so
gonna be putting it out for.
let's get on the list and move forward.
Yes, we don't have any problem with not, just because we only got the one bid, there's no, I mean, we aren't gonna have any issues with that, because that's all, you know, that's all we got. Wasn't that
He
correct?
tried to get some more.
Yeah, he tried to get some more,
Right,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I-
Well, Jim, make a motion and let's move forward.
So we move forward with it.
For the 70,
About 7,500.
7,500?
Not to exceed $8,000.
For a bachelor?
Mark Batchelor.
With Mr. Bachelor, not to exceed $8,000.
I support it.
That means it can be less.
Okay, Carl seconded. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
The official name of the contractor is Architectural Building Restoration Incorporated. But it is Mark Bachelor. So we'll get its official name on there, so.
Is he local? Where does he live?
Yeah.
I'm telling him to get busy tonight, when I see him at the planning commission meeting.
Yeah.
All right. Good with him and get moving on
Okay, the next two items are for Sue. She's got some questions, doing the financial. She came up with a couple things, some budget amendments, and also the voice over system that she can explain what's transpired and let us know.
We tend to amend our budget line item by line item, and I've attached the sheet that lists the amendments I'm proposing. I'm not looking at going back to the authorities for additional money. I'm just amending our line items to cover our expenses for different things approved through the year. First one is miscellaneous revenue, $10,200. We sold ambulance, Suburban, and we had a workers' comp refund. So if you look on your revenue expenditure report, you can see where that money has come in. The Grand Rapids Foundation, the grant for 12-3, that was the purchase of the CPR assists. So the total revenues as amended is $22,500. And the expenditures, salaries temporary, I'm looking at amending from $150,840 down to $125,840. So a decrease in $25,000. Salaries custodial, we had $1,500 budgeted. I'd like to bring that down to $0. The guys are doing the cleaning in-house. We no longer hire that out. Operating supplies, I'm increasing it $12,300 from $45,000 to $57,300. That's for the physio control invoice that we paid, which we received a grant for. Communications, $21,000 to $46,000. So I'm amending that $25,000. That's for the voice over phone project that we'll be talking about next. And then equipment from 11 to 50,500, an increase of 39,500. That's the purchase of the air compressor that was approved to be taken out of fund balance. So the total expenditures amended $50,300.
The questions from the board.
Looks good.
I move we approve.
Are you a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, should we talk about the voiceover? I assume that's on the next page, the back page of that.
I might let Ron take this one, the phone project.
So, yeah, I'm sure Mr. Burns can help me out with this a little bit.
I'll do my best.
Uh-huh.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I know it was brought up a few months ago when Chief Buchla was here and they were talking about the voice over IP system, that the entire city is going to this new phone system and it's going to save us, I believe it was about $300 a month on our phone bill. And I had the paperwork and I left it in my work truck, but we just had a a statement from AT&T saying, hey, by the way, we're jacking your phone bill up another $16 or $26 a month for the line and everything.
Per
So it's-
line.
Yeah, per
So
line,
eventually we will get rid of AT&T.
completely.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds like a good plan already, I vote for it.
right, yeah, it's, but the savings, the monthly savings alone, I believe, was gonna be right around the $300 mark, just for this facility. That doesn't include the rest of the facilities
Yeah,
in
it's
town.
like
There's
a-
substantial savings for everyone.
Yeah, it's like a $600,000 savings.
Yeah, and it's, you know, the outpay that we're gonna have initially was, I think it came out to just shy of 16, or just, so 15,354 on here is what the initial.
Right, but I was told that's gonna go up.
Right, but it's, and after I spoke to Megan, representative from Lowell Power's office, she agreed, yes, it's going to go up, but she said that it would probably top out at about 18,000 because there was some unexpected occurrences and expenses, just like with any project that came along. But those are all being broken down by all the facilities listed on that page. So not one entity is gonna incur all that increase, so it's gonna be split up.
Can either you or Mike explain what the benefit of the voice over system or what that does for us?
Well, it puts everything on an internet-based system. Our phone system, quite frankly, is archaic to begin with, so part of it is we're getting new phones. But we've gone through fiber optic lines, so obviously the communications, the speed of communication will be a lot faster, be more in line with modern technology. It'll be a lot, I mean, the new phone system that's coming in, it'll be able to do a lot of things that we weren't able to do in the past. So it's going to save us a ton of money.
One of the other things that it'll do too, which is really important, especially when I'm dealing with Sue or Lori on anything like this, we can hit their 4-digit extension. I don't have to call City Hall, they don't have to pass me around, I just hit that 4-digit extension, takes me right to their office phone. Same if I need to have a discussion with Mike, it allows us to pick it up and dial direct. The voicemail system itself, just again for our facility here, there'll be 3 different voicemail systems here for us. There'll be one that'll stay on this phone to the report room. If they need to leave a voicemail for me personally, they'll hit a button and it'll send them to my office. And then in turn, I believe, if I remember correctly, I'll get an email or something saying that I have a voicemail. Isn't there something?
Yeah, it is, I
set
believe
that
there's a
way?
component for that, yep.
So it'll make us more efficient in responding to burn permits, questions that the public may have, if somebody's got an issue they need dealt with. It's just gonna expedite, I think, the things for them a lot, so it's gonna make a lot of difference, and like Mike said, it's gonna bring us into the current area where phones and voicemail are they need to be, so.
How long will it be before AT&T is out of it?
I believe right around the 1st of July.
Yeah.
Why don't we wait until we're out of it to go forward with it?
We have to go forward with it now because they have to install the system. The fiber and everything is already all in, all the systems are installed. What's going to happen is June 21st, I think, is the training date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna
And
go
I think
live.
the go live date is like the 30th or somewhere
Yeah.
right around there of June.
No, it's going live the 22nd.
So the training's the 21st, going
Going
live
live
the 22nd.
Yeah, it's-
Okay.
they're gonna do the 23rd will be the first day it's actually live.
Right.
They're gonna do everything the night of the 22nd, and then the 23rd will be the day we can have this new system in place.
The project itself has been going on since, like,
Before I got here.
wintertime? Well, yeah, the starting process of it. But the fiber and everything is installed, all the building is already over here on the shelf, 1, 2, like 3rd shelf down, you can see there's one of the new phones is sitting there. So we can use those phones right now for inter-office communications, but we can't dial out or anything like that yet until after the 22nd, so the 23rd. So it's a project that's been going on for quite a while, and, I mean, it was one of those things, all the city buildings were doing it, and we were, included in that project. I think we've been talking about, like I say, when Chief Bucolo was coming to the meetings, he was always bringing it up and keeping us up to date on the progress that was being made, so.
Well, it's something to do with 911 requirements too, right? The new 911.
I believe so, but I'm not familiar with it.
Now, did you say that this invoice is going to be increased at some point?
Okay,
somewhat?
so I've gotten a progress invoice from Lowell Power that I wanted you to look at before I paid
Okay.
it for $8,000, which I'd like approval for. But yeah, on the attached spreadsheet, it shows what the cost will be for each department. And like Ron said, the fire building is looking at possibly 18 now.
Yeah, Megan said it would be right around the $18,000 mark. because there's going to be an increase with some things that they had to purchase for the whole entire system, not just for our building. That's going to be split.
So if we do a motion, it should be for $18,000, not
Yeah, maybe to
$8,000.
approve up to 18.
Up to
Yeah.
18.
Right.
I have a question, just to make sure that this system is going to be absolutely seamless with all other telephone systems that exist now. Mr. AT&T is not going to get mad at us and not let their customers call us or any of the other.
I don't think legally they can even do that. I mean, it's a felony to go against a 911 call and try to block it or hinder it, so that, don't see that happening.
Okay, so we do see a seamless transition. The citizens out in the three jurisdictions that we deal with will not notice any difference.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm very confident in that.
Was a VoIP system, who do you pay your bill to? Do you get a monthly bill?
We will get a monthly bill. It's my understanding Lowell Light and Power will get the bill, and then they'll invoice all the departments. So you will probably see in the future an invoice from Lowell Light and Power.
And who would be the administrator of that?
Steve Dockerslow.
Yeah, the general
Yeah.
manager for Lowell Light Power.
You
I know,
the
but I
name?
mean,
I think it's Amacom, or isn't it that?
There's Amacon, there's a bunch of different, there's Amacon is one. I know we had to go to Comcast, we had to sign a contract with Comcast.
so it's basically cable people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. But I believe those are gonna go to, I think they're gonna go to Light and Power, and then we'll get billed from Light and Power monthly.
And I believe our portion of that bill is going to be, I think it was like less than $35, less than $40 a month is what our monthly bill is going to be moving forward. As compared to, I think we're a little over 300 or right around the 300. mark.
Yeah.
So. for a monthly
This last one
basis.
was 418.
Yeah.
Okay, do I have a motion from the board then to approve probably up to $18,000 for this VoIP system?
I'd make that motion.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Does she have to have, you want this here, Bill, approved today too, or not?
If you'd like to make a motion on it, sure. I haven't paid it yet. I wanted the board to see it before I paid it. So,
Is that what you want?
Well, you can't do that if, I would think it would be covered under the $18,000, wouldn't it?
the Light and Power invoice for 8,000 that I need
It's
to
already
pay.
covered.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would think it's covered
All
under
right.
$18,000.
So literally you have up to 18,000 to
Yep.
pay for the new system.
Yep.
We did the amendment to cover it, so.
Yep.
All right, I don't think there's any committee reports. So, fire chief's report.
All right, another busy month for us. I think we had like 73 calls, I gotta get my papers here. Yeah, we had 73 calls, 23 fire related and 50 medical. There was a form of a grant sent out that we were trying to get a portable tower light that we could haul behind our vehicles here if we had a big scene where we had to get things lit up or whatever. And apparently the verbiage got kind of twisted on it a little bit, and we ended up with the approval through the DNR with a 60,000 kilowatt generator. So we have a big Marine Corps camouflage generator sitting out here on the pad right now that we, Corey, will be looking at seeing how to get it tied in and the proper way to go to get it tied in and what the expenses are gonna be with that along with the improvements. We're pretty fortunate because it's pretty rare that we lose power for an extended period of time. But in our industry, we can't afford to lose power for a
You
half
say
hour.
tie it into the building?
Tie it in so it just automatically changes over.
Is it new? Or
It is not new, it's through the DNR and it's a big military generator.
how old is it?
I have no idea. But Corey went down there and picked out the nicest one he could find. So he actually went, they let him physically walk around and pick out, and then they helped him load it and get it on the trailer and everything, so.
You couldn't get a tank or a,
No, there are about 15, 20 of them down there. They're a little rough. They need some work. All of them needed work. They've been sitting there a while. Shoot, I think they're all 15, 20 years old.
right?
It was free.
It was, yep, no cost. The unit itself was no cost. trying to make it functional and get it to where it needs to be and get it tied into our building here. Yes, we're going to incur some costs with that, but we'll keep you abreast of that before, we're not just gonna move ahead and do it, but we're gonna get numbers together, present you with the numbers of what it's gonna be and see if it's actually gonna be beneficial to do it, so. Just- It was a little, like I said, a little glitch in the proposal when we put it in, because we wanted a tower light on a trailer and we ended up with a generator, so.
If you get a tower light on a, that needs a generator too, doesn't it? But I assume,
Typically, they're self-sufficient.
oh, they are?
Yes. Yeah, they use them quite frequently, like during the night parades and with the fairground and things like that, to light up the parking lots down here. It's just a little trailer with a light tower on it, and they're self-sufficient. All you gotta do is fill it with fuel.
Okay.
So everything is all self-contained and ready to go.
What's one of those run?
Well, I don't even know.
I
I've never priced one.
Yeah, would like the generator too, with the DNR and everything, we're hoping, because you get them free, just you may have to rehab them, repaint them, that type of method.
Definitely repaint them. They're kind of out,
So,
odd-looking camouflage, but.
so it's kind of one of those things with the DNR, if you don't take something home with you, then you may not be eligible for the next grant. So it's kind of one of those, something's coming home with me.
Jim, somebody mentioned tanks somewhat facetiously, but I do know that the Michigan National Guard in Lansing has an inventory of a whole lot of stuff. And I don't know if you have
Yeah,
tapped into those folks.
I do believe that's how the DNR gets a lot of their equipment.
That's how they acquire theirs, but the DNR does, just do that. And then they disperse it. With their
To take out the middleman.
Right, yeah. Be nice. All right, if you'd like to move on, we did hold the open tryouts. 5 people applied and interviewed. At this time, we made offers for positions to 3 of them. And we found out that one of the 3 decided that the commitment needed to fill the obligations here was a little bit more than he wanted to do with young children at home. We can respect that. We've all been through this. We know what it's all about. So we did offer positions and they accepted to 2 of them. So they went through their orientation last week, Thursday, and we'll be getting background checks and stuff done here, hopefully in the next week or 2, and moving forward with the 2 of them. One of the gentlemen is fully trained. He just went through his EMT matriculation course. He's from Alto Fire. He's going to be running with both departments. Had a discussion with Chief from Alto, and everybody's good with it. He lives in our response area. He's actually out on 52nd Street. So we'll be getting someone that is completely trained, which is nice. The other gentleman lives at the north end of our district, has no training, but is very excited, and we're very excited to have him, so we're looking forward to that. For those of you that remember Mr. Weiler, he has left our department. He has taken a job in Denver, Colorado. So he's his next step towards his retirement. He's very excited. He's going to be missed by a lot of us here, if not all of us. He brought a lot to the table. He had a lot of experience, but we're wishing he and his family well in his next endeavor. During the annual hose testing, we had 19 sections of hose fail. 6 of those sections were supply hose, the big stuff, the expensive stuff, $730 a section type stuff. But we did repair those in-house and they will be retested this week. The company that does our testing for us came in last week, picked them up, we loaded them in his truck, and he was going to get them all pushed through this week, and hopefully they'll test out okay. The other sections that we can't repair, they have to be replaced. There was 13 sections of a tack line, and I believe Corey's got one of the quotes back already. We're still waiting to hear back from West Shore Fire on what their pricing is on it. But I think the 1 3/4, I'm going to pull it up and let you know exactly.
1 3/4 is about 130 a section. 6 sections of that need replacing, and the 2.5 inch, about 175 a section. 6 sections of that as well. One piece was off from new engine 5. We're hoping to get warranty on that. We have replaced.
I thought 2 of them.
Yeah, one was torn.
Okay. Oh, that's right. So one of the sections we're trying to get done under warranty, but it's off engine 5 and it's only 3 years old. So trying to get those done under warranty. So roughly it looks like we're going to be right around the $2,000 mark on replacing hose.
Just under that.
Just under 2,000. And we need that to get back into where we got to have our trucks in compliance and have the spare hose around here, the extra hose around here. So we'll be looking to purchase just shy of $2,000 worth of a tap hose. So, and then we'll keep you posted on the other hose as it gets tested this week and let you know what the status is with that. The new doors, we talked about that already. He put that off, he's starting tomorrow. We had a house donated by a local family at Timpson and Cascade Road on June 3rd. The department went out there, and Corey and Dean had a lot invested as far as time and everything else, getting that place ready to go. I think the guy said he did like 7 or 8 evolutions inside there for training. And then for the icing on the cake, he set the basement on fire and watched her go to the ground. So the family was very pleased. They were there, and we were pleased that they made the offer and the donation. It took a long time for our membership here, being Corey and Dean, and the families to get things coordinated with all the testing, the lead testing, asbestos testing, everything that had to be done. So it went really, really well. It was a great training. I heard a lot of positive feedback from the members that were there, from members from the other departments. Ada, Lowell, Cascade, Saranac, and Wyoming were the departments that participated and had people in there going through the evolution. So a lot of good work there by the guys getting them put together. And like I say, it's been going on since right around the holidays, like Christmas holidays, what it took to get this thing all set up. So the donation was made with materials and labor to replace the bushes in front of the station. Rich from the DPW got a call regarding that project, and we're moving forward with that. So it's something that's getting handled, and the soaker hose that's out there is all going to be replaced as well on the front. So all that is going to be done. At this point, he hasn't even told me who's doing it. He just said it was something that somebody came to him and he agreed to it. So I couldn't even tell you who's doing it at this point. The new phone system, we already talked about that. We'll be covering the Riverwalk concerts for standby medicals, and that starts this Thursday. We've got our sign-up sheet out there. A lot of the concerts are already signed up for. We're going to be taking our new UTV down there, showing that off when we do the medical coverage. So it'll be sitting right there in case they have to bring anybody out for the ambulance or whatever. So, and I mean, we've got some approvals here today for the punch list that's going on around here, so that's nice. Things are going good. Things are getting done. We're moving forward with a lot of things. So that about takes care of that for me.
Well, I've talked to a couple other fire departments, and I know we do Saturday training. Have we ever thought about moving the trainings to like a Monday night or something like that, twice a week? Because they found that we were talking about having problems hiring firemen, and taking a young fireman out of the schedule on a Saturday is pretty tough if you're a family person.
It is, and yes, we have, and we're not changing it. It works out better for the people that we have here that are already committed, to accommodate them rather than to accommodate 1 or 2 new people coming on. We've got it worked out, and the guys and girls around here are used to coming in here 2 Saturdays a month. So to take that away from them after they put in 8, 10, 15 years down here and say, well, we, hopefully on the whim that we might get somebody that can show up once in a while, this is not worth it. I mean, most of the activities that our membership are involved in with their kids are evening activities. Most of the activities that our membership themselves participate in are evening activities, as far as whether it be softball leagues, bowling leagues, whatever. So Saturday just makes sense for us with what we've got going on around here, so.
The guy decided wrong.
Yeah, no, and we've talked about it a lot. And we've tried it, and getting people to show up on a weeknight is difficult because a lot of times they get held after work or whatever it is they're doing. So, but we've tried it, and we can't even get them to show up for a makeup session during the week, let alone an actual training, so.
Do it for second shifters too.
We do, yep.
So,
Second shifters, third shifters.
I do.
So,
Yeah, shiftless. Yeah, then there's some of us that are shiftless, yes.
Okay, any member comments?
Yeah, I had a question. At the last meeting, you said you were gonna get proof of insurance for concealed carry. Did you get that from everybody?
proof of, not proof of
Insurance?
insurance, but we were gonna get proof for their concealed carry, for their license and everything else.
Proof of insurance.
What would
Did I
proof
say
of
that?
insurance be?
Yeah, that was what was said.
No. There's
No, it
no
should
such
have
thing
been
as
proof,
proof
it
of
should have been
insurance.
proof of their
You
license.
mentioned that along with the gun permit, you were gonna get proof of insurance be provided by the individual.
It's proof of their license. There's no insurance.
I heard proof of insurance too, that's what Sue wrote.
Yeah, there is no proof of insurance. I don't know what a proof of insurance would be for a
Well, I
concealed
thought you
carry.
had, the individuals were gonna take out some kind of proof of have individual insurance if they got into trouble.
Are they gonna provide their own? I'll have to listen to the minutes.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's,
I thought that's what was said too.
I doubt if you can get that. I mean, you can
yeah.
insure almost
The only thing that we
anything.
would have said about proof of insurance would be for their vehicles when we do their inspections. That's the only thing we require proof of insurance on.
I own guns, I don't have proof of insurance on my guns,
No, there's,
and I had a CCL.
I thought that was something special you were gonna do as firefighters have insurance.
Maybe car insurance?
I think there may have been a misunderstanding because I think Ron talked about that he does go through all the firemen and they have to turn in a proof of insurance for their car. Because that's
which
used
was on
in,
Saturday.
and that may have been
Maybe that's what I
misconstrued
heard,
as,
didn't
okay.
I
But
thought I heard it too.
is everybody in the fire department aware of the new firearm?
They are.
Okay,
Yep, and we've only had a couple people come forward for signatures. Not even, I was gonna say probably about 15% have come through saying, hey, I've got this filled out, you know, will you sign off on it? And that's out of like 80% of the membership that actually have the CPLs. So, yes, they are aware of it, they know what's out there, but most of them haven't even come forward and have shown a lot of interest. So,
Jim, just for information, the NRA, National Rifle Association, is marketing a liability and criminal liability type of insurance for those people who want to buy it for concealed carry.
Yeah, I heard that.
But that's for their protection. The agreement is that they will hold us harmless. And,
right.
Comments, well, I guess basically, I've been appointed to the Kent County Fire Commission Board. I had a meeting on last Friday morning. They have meetings almost once a month. And at the meeting, well, one thing that's gonna be, that it's gonna be coming to this authority is that they're reworking on the agreements between all the townships, are redoing how the fire commission works and how the appropriations are done and stuff. They have got that complete. For our August meeting, we're gonna look at it as the commission, and then that'll be coming to all the area fire people that are in that, and to give comments. So that is one thing that will be coming here. What I was new at, and we're gonna see, hopefully, if I can bring some good things to this board here too, through the fire commission at the county level. So,
Is that something new?
no, it's been in existence, well, it's been in existence since 42 or something like that, in the 40s, when all the outlying fire departments got together to, well, basically what I understand is they got together to help make major purchases for the the county helps the outer fire departments to help purchase large equipment or the large purchases, and how the system works. So that's why they formed. And now one of the big benefits is getting insurance through the fire commission, because that's everybody going together in the county and purchase it as one unit. So I've got a lot more to learn, but that's what I picked up.
How many people are on the board? Like about
There is
20 or?
no, there's 6.
Oh, okay.
Plus then the purchases, Cal Brink, he's basically one that runs it, and he's got a secretary that is part of the meeting.
Okay, the next date for the meeting is July 10th. Usually we have a history of kind of skipping over the July meeting. I don't see anything real pressing. Does anybody feel that we need to have a meeting in July?
I just ask, you gave Ron some assignments and to have But at our next meeting, those are good, ready? They're taking care of the Mark Bachelor thing, that's good,
Yeah,
so
I can get that.
we can get the building going, but, okay.
So let's, does somebody have a phone and can look up what August is?
July works better for me than August.
August 11th is Friday, so 12th.
August 14th.
August 14th.
All right, then do I have a motion for adjournment?
Is that fair wage?
No. I already checked into that.
So moved. Okay. Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Fair week is,
Thank you.
starting the 7th.
It's just, it's
No
crazy.
July meeting.
It's gonna be good. It's always good, but it's crazy.
So when do you want to shop? I just see each other. Don't get myself this, I have nothing to do with money.